Hey YouTube, it's Kiana. So since I'm new to YouTube, I just wanted to do a video kind of just explaining like myself, about me kind of video. Yeah, just to give you an insight into my life. So my name's Kiana, I'm 21, I was born in August, I'm a Leo, and I love everything about it. Of course, we're really cocky if you guys haven't read anything about Leos. I live in California. I was born and raised in the Bay Area, and then I currently live with my parents, and they moved out to literally the butt fuck of nowhere with my older sister, my niece, and then I have two little brothers, and then a little sister, and that's my best friend, yeah. I miss her. She's at her best friend's house, and she should be here with me because I miss her. Anyways, what else? Oh, I have a Siberian Husky, a female. Her name is Moki. She's the love of my life. I adopted her. It's been about a year now. Yeah. Got her last July, the day after the 4th of July. And our love story is so adorable, I have to tell you guys. So, last year I lost my two best friends of 6 years over a fight, and I got really, really sad and depressed, and I felt so lost and alone because I felt like I had no one anymore. So I finally convinced my dad to let me adopt a dog, and I went to the local little dog shelter by my house, and I went online before and I picked out a few dogs that I seen, and Moki was one of them. Around, I started looking at all the dogs, and of course I'm a huge dog lover, and so I fell in love with every dog. But then she was in the area, the little fence area with two other dogs, because she has anxiety problems just like me, and she can't be kept in cages or anything because she starts having an anxiety attack, and she used to gnaw on the metal chains and actually hurt her teeth and her gums, and it's really sad. But so anyways, I walked over there and I immediately saw her, and she is so beautiful. You'll have to if you follow me on Instagram, you see pictures of her all the time. But I walked over to the fence, and she just came right up to me, and she literally just sat down, and then I squatted down, and I was like, oh my god, I just totally fell in love with her. It was immediately, I was like, she's the one. She the one, ma. Because my mom came with me. And then I convinced my dad to come and meet her before I picked her out. And then she actually went right up to my dad and started loving on him. Oh my gosh, it was so adorable. My dad was always the one we're never gonna get a dog, blah blah blah. But now I'm old enough, come on now, I can take care of a dog. That's my baby. That's my baby. That's my baby. Okay. And anyways, what was it? I lose track of my thoughts so easily. I just brain farts. Yeah, so I adopted her, and it's been about a year, and she is so pretty. She has these angelic, ice blue eyes, oh my gosh. Yes, she's cross-eyed, and people always make fun of her for it, but I don't care. It gives her character, and I love that about her. And she's really tiny for a husky, and we believe that she was a runt of her litter, and that's probably why she was abandoned. Who would leave a beautiful Siberian husky with angelic eyes and the most beautiful red coat ever, just wandering around the streets? It was crazy. I truly think that me and Moki were meant to have each other, because there's no way people are just gonna pass her up. Oh my gosh, she was just so cute. And but I mean, whatever, I wouldn't trade her for the world. I still love her. That's my baby. That's my baby. That's my baby. That's my baby. Okay. Anyways, I'll say, okay, why did I start a YouTube channel? Why am I starting now? So I always wanted to do a YouTube channel. I attempted to do one when I was in high school. I did like 2 makeup tutorials and they were like so awkward because I didn't have half the confidence I have now to even talk to the camera like this, because it's really awkward. It's truly awkward just to sit here and talk to a camera. Like, it really is. Like, you need a lot of preparation with you and your mirror. Like, you really do, because it gets really awkward. But yeah, so you know what, like, honestly, turning 21, going through a lot of shit that I have been going through kind of just made me open my eyes and, like, let's just try something new. Let's do something I always wanted to do, and let me just get out there. Let me just fucking do it. So honestly, it's just always been something that I've wanted to do, so I'm gonna do it. And if people enjoy listening to me and hearing me talk and my makeup tutorials, then yay me! I think I'm pretty fucking funny, and a lot of other people do, but whatever, I don't care what you think. Like, I think I wasn't ready to handle a lot of the negativity in the world, but now, I mean, I'm much older and wiser, and you realize what you like, what is really important once you start growing up and everything. And I mean, no matter what, everyone can hate on me, but at the end of the day, I have the best family. I have my dog, and I have the most amazing boyfriend ever, and they support me. All of them support me in everything that I do, and I'm so thankful for that, because actually, like, I recently realized that I seriously have the best parents in the world. Like, my parents are so unique. Like, it's insane. Like, everyone who's met my family, like my parents, have always said, like, oh my gosh, your parents are so cool, like, blah blah blah. And like, you as their child, you're like, oh, that's just my parents, like, whatever. But then you really fucking realize, like, holy shit, dude, my parents are badass. Like, my motherfucking parents are badass. Like, I love my dad and my mom. They're awesome. Oh, okay. I have had also, like, reason why I want to start YouTube. I have had a lot of inspiration and motivation by people who I follow on YouTube, like Jermaine, J Loves Mac 1. I love her. Oh my gosh, she has inspired me so much. She's helped me through a lot too. Just listening to her, and she made me laugh. And it's just like, when you can make a connection like that over, like, literally over just YouTube, like, that's crazy to me. And maybe someday I can make that positive impact on somebody too, and I hope I do. Oh, and then I recently just found my my woman bae. It's Lauren.com. Oh my gosh, if you have not checked her out, you need to check her out, because that woman is literally bae. Like, oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. If I was a lesbian, I would do anything and everything to try to wife her up. Like, real talk. But I'm not lesbian, so that's not gonna happen. I'm actually madly in love with my boyfriend, and we've been going out for 8 months now. I just feel like every day we get stronger and stronger, and through every roller coaster that we go through together, it just makes us stronger together. And I'm really, really happy with our relationship. Like, he's really flipped my whole perspective on life in such a positive way, and I can't thank him enough for it. I mean, then I really thought, like, I'd never find anyone I wanted to spend my life with, and I thought I was seriously gonna be a loner with, like, Moki and 10 other pugs, because I'm obsessed with pugs, like, obsessed. Like, I don't have one, but I will get one, or 3, or 5, or 7, or 10, eventually. Anyways, but going through therapy really helped me realize what a healthy relationship is, and what 2 people need to do in a relationship to keep it healthy. And I've been really exercising those things, actually, and it's been working really well. Like, I've never been in such an amazing relationship before, ever in my whole entire life. I'm really excited to see what the future holds for me and him, because he truly makes me happy, and I love him. I love him. What else? Oh, my career. Okay, let's talk about my career. Okay, so I went to beauty school right after I graduated high school in 2012. became a licensed esthetician. So I completely fell in love with aesthetics. It includes, if no one knows what that means, it includes makeup, waxing, and facials. There's like the three main things. That's where my whole career in the beauty industry started, which since I do a lot of waxing, I was really thinking about doing some waxing videos of like armpits and eyebrows and all that stuff, but I don't know. I don't know if anyone's gonna be willing to really show their hairy armpits to the world. I don't know. We'll see about that. We'll see. I also have been an entertainer in San Francisco. I was an entertainer for a while. I was working at Roaring Twenties. I ended up stopping because I hated the commute from where I lived to San Francisco. It was insane. And all the bullshit, a lot of fucking bullshit in the clubs. Like, seriously, they need to make a fucking reality show out of strip clubs, because, like, Bad Girls Club ain't shit compared to the shit that goes up in there. Like, that's the real Bad Girls Club. Any fucking stripper club, like, just get the background fucking camera, like, you're fucking good. You'll get the best fucking stories every night. And I did that shit all by myself, and a lot of people always ask me, like, oh my gosh, how was it, like, when you're a stripper, like, which da-da-da, like, I was thinking of becoming one. Like, if you're thinking of becoming a stripper, then just fucking go out and do it. Like, man the fuck up and just fucking do it. And you know what, I got teased a lot, like, especially when I fucking first started. Like, bitches would always hate on me, like, always. Like, I really, like, didn't give a fuck, though, because I wasn't there to make friends. I was there to make fucking money, and I made a lot of fucking money, and that's what started my shopping addiction. Yeah, I have a shopping addiction. That's going to be part of this. I have a huge shopping addiction. It's horrible. But I used to have fucking dollar bills out the house, so I used to just be like, oh, spend, and then I'll say, oh shit, where'd my money go? Girl problems. But yeah, anyway, so I stopped doing that, and then I told myself, like, after I turned 21, like, I'm gonna travel, blah blah blah, like, that's where the real money is at, because it's a lot stricter in other states and everything, so girls don't fuck around with your money. So I was gonna do that, but honestly, after meeting my man, like, it's literally changed my whole life, my whole perspective on life. So I don't know, like, he totally is supportive of everything I do. He has no problem with me doing it. So I mean, I could always go back to it. I mean, if I hit up Vegas, like, I would really think I would want to go dance in Vegas. I think I would. I think it'd be so awesome. It's always been a dream of mine. Like, ever since I started dancing, I always, like, I couldn't wait to turn 21. I got recruited from so many clubs out there in Frisco, but I wasn't 21 yet, so I couldn't be in the alcohol club. So that's why I worked at the Roaring Twenties, because it's 18 and under. But yeah, I don't know if I'll return to the industry. We'll see. We will see. Okay, that's seriously all I can think of telling you guys right now about me. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I'll get back to you guys. And if you like me, then subscribe, and if you don't, then hit the backspace and get out of here. Stop watching me. And if you have already subscribed, thank you. Alright, you guys have a good night.